Welcome to the video. Today, we're diving into a sacrifice-packed showdown from the Grand Chess Tour Blitz, a high-stakes battle between the world champion and Wesley So. The game opens with pawn to e4, pawn to e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to c4, bishop to c5. Welcome to the Italian game. White plays pawn to c3, preparing central control. Black replies knight to f6, attacking the e4 pawn. White calmly defends with pawn to d3. Then we see pawn to a6. White castles kingside, pawn to d6. Black prepares development. Rook to e1. Black castles, pawn to h3. Preventing bishop to g4. Black answers symmetrically with pawn to h6. Now, knight from b1 to d2. White wants to reroute toward f5. Rook to e8. Knight to f1. Bishop to a7. Bishop to b3. Bishop to e6. Gukesh offers a bishop trade. But bishop to c2. Wesley declines. Suddenly, pawn to d5. Black strikes the center. White takes. Pawn captures on d5. Black replies, bishop captures on d5. White develops with knight to g3. Queen to d7. Knight to h4. Now both knights either f5 square. Rook a to e8. Knight to f5, and pressure builds. Here comes a blunder. Queen to e6. White wastes no time. Pawn to d4, opening the center. Black plays another inaccuracy. Queen to d7. And now, boom! Knight captures on g7, a brilliant sacrifice. Black takes it. King captures the knight. But white isn't done. Fire! Bishop captures on h6, another explosive sacrifice. The king is exposed, and white's pieces are crashing through.
Black declines the sacrifice and plays king to h8. But let's pause here and look at what would have happened if black had captured the bishop. If king takes on h6, then comes queen to d2 check. The only square for the king is g7. Now, queen to g5 check, and the king has two options. If king to h8, then knight to f5, and the only way to stop mate is queen takes f5, losing the queen. If instead king to f8, again knight to f5, and once again, the only defense is queen takes f5. Same result. So that's why Gukesh refused the bishop and played king to h8 instead. Now comes bishop to g5, attacking the knight. If the knight moves, the rook is hanging. And if he moves carelessly, queen to h5 may bring a deadly mating net. Both bishops and the knight are looking straight at the king. Black tries queen to e6, defending the knight. But now bishop to f5, attacking the queen. Queen to d6. Now knight to h5, piling pressure on the knight. Black retreats with knight to h7. Then bishop captures h7. King takes h7. Queen to g4. There's a strong mate threat now from the queen and knight. Queen to g6 blocks the check. Queen to h4, and if the knight moves, there's a potential double check. Black plays queen to g8. Now rook to e3, preparing a swing to the king side. Pawn takes on d4. Rook to g3, pressure building. Rook to e4, attacking the queen. Now Wesley So plays knight to f6 check, and after queen to g7, knight takes e4, and Gukesh resigns. A beautiful attacking game full of sacrifices and coordination. If you enjoyed this brilliant display of tactics and positional dominance, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more Grandmaster level games, and comment your favorite moment below. See you in the next game.